This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data, but like I tell every day, the data they release us is false. Man, it gives a false narrative to the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, everybody's talking about the CEOs do not want to call out the fraud and corruption in the market because that puts them on the radar of the SEC, and then they become the target of investigations. Now, here I was thinking about that, and I've come to the conclusion that if you are not doing anything crooked, if you're not involved in any type of malfeasance, why would you be afraid of a SEC investigation? Why would you be afraid of a FINRA investigation? Especially if you have evidence of fraud that's diluting the value of your company. Now, I can't speak for other CEOs because I don't really follow their stocks like that. But I do follow AMC. And it makes me wonder if they were afraid that all the, what I believe, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell AMC, but I'm wondering if the reason they didn't bring up the fraud and manipulation, first of all, I believe they're in cahoots with the bad actors. That's what I believe. You can say differently, you can disagree with me, but everything that they have done, not everything, but a majority of the things they have done was not to benefit retail investors. It helps the hedge funds, like that reverse split. It serves no purpose whatsoever. It doesn't help retail investors. It only wipes out the 90% of the billions of counterfeit shares that they sold us. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this. If you're a CEO, you see fraud and corruption. You have evidence of that with the fail to delivers, with the washing, the spoofing, the dog pool volume. You're like, whoa, there has to be a lot of fraud and corruption going on. And you're afraid to bring it to the SEC's attention, the Department of Justice attention, because you're afraid that you're going to be investigated. That tells me that you know that you're doing things that are not correct. That tells me that you know that you are involved in if not criminal activity, questionable activity. Because what would be more important? Saving your company from being defrauded, or you being exposed as being involved in quasi-questionable activities? And maybe AMC didn't want everybody finding out about how Antara was created. Not Antara, how it was created and sold to Antara. Maybe all the investigation would have turned up is a lot of questionable activity from AMC and the AMC board, and that's why they are afraid of an SEC investigation. If they were not involved in what I would consider to be questionable activity in the creation of 8 and selling to Antara at discounted prices, I believe that's why they don't want an SEC investigation, because they were afraid of what might come out. But a lot of that stuff is coming out anyway. Anyway, please some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that a CEO that's not involved in questionable activity would be afraid to talk about fraud and corruption because he was afraid that he'd be investigated? Why would he care if he wasn't involved in anything questionable? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.